Hi everyone, it's me. Today's video is on about what I did, Very UK app, and people's recommendation based on the comments that I received on this video. I got over 58 comments, which is the highest that I've got on this app so far. So I pointed out that Very UK is a scam because they want you to get credit for using their service. If you want to use their purchases, they force you or pay for the items you want to get from their website. They want you to get you once you put the voucher in or make the payment or before you make the purchase. They would like you to sign up to their credit scheme, which I refused. So I ended up not shopping there. And I even warned people not to do it. There were a lot of comments saying that people were recommending this vendor called Kim Swipes because he can help give money. It's like he give you money quick without all the payments and he's legit and all that. People were saying he's the best vendor that they ever went to and he helped them plentyfold. But I'm not sure. I was skeptical about going to someone like him because I have experienced a lot of scams in my entire life. Online scams I'm talking of. And I wasn't sure whether he was the right person. I could go and message him. So I'm still skeptical now, but I will try to see if he's a very legit vendor for me to use. So all I have to do is go on Telegram and contact him. And then he will give me some bread, which is money basically. So what I did yesterday is contact this person here on Telegram, and I asked them if I needed help, and I wasn't sure about them. People saying that he's a trusted vendor, but the issue is you need to have, basically money to start up, which is kind of a rip-off in a way. So, okay everyone, so my final thoughts on the vendors thing. But before I do that, I'll give you my final thoughts, but I'm going to tell you a story about something something similar that's happened to me in the last couple of months or so. So, I was on the laptop. I was looking for work, and I was doing my script writing as well and browsing the internet. And all of a sudden, I received a phone call from some random number. I answered it, but it looked like a spam call, but I thought it was I don't know, I just answered it. It's just a mysterious phone number. I answered it, and she started asking me questions about a job. She asked me whether I was looking for a job vacancy or something. I wondered what she was referring to. And I said, yeah. But if I applied for that job, would I need you to call me? I swear they email you usually, but I didn't know. If it's for an interview, then they will call you. Or so. And
yeah, I just felt there was something abnormal about the phone call, but I still answered it. But then she started asking me questions whether about if I was looking for a job vacancy, and I kept asking, how did she get this number? I didn't give you my number or anything. I don't know how you got this number. I was kept questioning whether how this number came to contact me about a job vacancy. No, I just hesitantly said yes. I guess I'm looking for work. Then she said, okay. Then she said all these details. She said, I will send you the. She said the details, but she said she will send it. I will receive a text next day about through standard text message about the job description, and then I will get a message from WhatsApp after the job description talking to me about how to guide me through the steps of whether I want to take on the job that they have. It's a remote job. It's basically off location, off site, basically, because the company was actually based abroad. So basically, I just got on with what I needed to do. Then I got the text the next day with the job description and how it works basically. And I also got another lady sent me saying ask about the woman that called me yesterday and if she told me anything, and she asked me about the job description as well, and I said yes, I got the job description as well. Then I told her that I needed to think about it because I wasn't sure whether I wanted to work for them. But I remained skeptical even right from when I was working for them, whether they were genuine. I was having doubts whether they were a genuine company or they were just trying to steal people's money and that, or scam them online. Because the online stuff, you can't really trust it most of the time. I wasn't really sure, but then I kind of remained doubtful that they could be scamming people. So it took me, I was getting off my life, then something came up and I was struggling for money, and I accepted the job like after a couple weeks later, I believe. I can't really remember when, but then I worked for them for like a while. And then she walked me through the steps of how to set up the account. It was a very long process. So I had to set up the how my payment account will be and my work account as well. I set up two accounts. And then basically I had to do surveys for them, ratings. I had to rate the films out of 10, out of 5 stars. And then I had to, that's how I earned the money. And then basically I put it through the account. Every time I want to work or start work, I have to deposit £50 each time. The money that's the minimum, but you could deposit more than 50. 50 is the minimum amount they ask you to deposit. And then I deposited the money, and yeah, that's it. And I carried on working. Then I came through a negative balance twice. The first time I was able to pay it, the second time I wasn't able to. Then they removed me from the group chat, and I felt a bit weird that they did that. Then I told the lady about it. Then she said she will help me as long as I have £200 to put in. And I contacted customer service. They told me that I need to have £332. It was a lot of money they're asking me to do. So I had a minus in my account, and I yet to have sorted that out. And I have doubts whether I want to continue working for that company or quit. But I know the money's good, but I had doubts of whether I wanted to stay on the job or not. So my final thoughts are that some vendors could be reliable, but I wouldn't really say they are. Because when I went to message K-Swipes the other day, it didn't quite work out. So I could message him again at any time. But I've been recommended to other vendors since those 50 plus comments on my TikTok video spiraled. There were a lot of comments. I didn't know how to respond to them. So I decided to make the video about this whole topic. And yeah, it's basically that. I would say it's reliable, but I wouldn't really bet on it because you don't really know who is really behind the camera, behind the screen. Basically, we don't know what they're trying to pull. You know, you don't even know if they're a genuine vendor or they're just trying to scam people by taking money from them and giving them thousands of pounds of debt that they have to deal with. And money's tight, and it's just so hard to earn money in that because there's so many ways, and not everyone knows the real way of earning money. But I feel the only way money could, for someone to have a lot of money, is to save money, which in this day and age is not that simple. Especially living in the UK, the whole cost of living crisis, strikes everywhere, in most industries I've been hearing about, like doc, the medical service and the post office and the Royal Mail, and there were a lot of strikes within the last couple of years as well, especially in my industry, film work. That's why I wasn't really able to find work right now. And my friend told me about the strikes, and we both talking about it on my way to work because I saw him down near where I work. I saw him there. And we both caught up with each other. I haven't spoken to him since, but I might contact him afterwards. And there were a lot of things that were happening basically since, for me, I have loans to pay as well, which has been a bit tricky for me as well. I do feel, and I've been looking for work that's not film related as well. Well, both film and non-film related, industry related, and you know, it's not easy to find what you're looking for. Money takes time to come, I would say. So people selling you, saying that you can earn big money, big time, I kind of think they're not telling the truth. They could be, but they can't really be telling the truth because you're selling a false narrative, also false product or false brand or whatever you want to say. Okay, so that's it for this video. So if you like it, please like, share, subscribe, and do comment on your thoughts about this whole topic that I've been doing, and see you in the next one. Bye.